Before I start this NLP course, there were a few NLP techniques that I have already been exposed to. It's just that I wasn't sure how exactly to apply it on myself or to apply it on others. I was having a feeling that the step is like lengthy and not very clear to me. So that was the question I had before I started the course.
I never even read about NLP before, I can say, because I'm not going to come with any expectations of this has to be this way, how come they didn't talk about this? So I left it as a blank slate and learn what I need to learn at that point in time. Right. The exercises that we did really triggered a lot of awareness of myself and how I communicate, and some of the responses I've been getting in the past is because how I communicated. The message I was wanting to bring across is not what came across, or I got what so how I communicated came out very strongly, and the exercises were really great. I like the past integration because then I became more aware of what are the shadows that I need to embrace in my life.
Yeah, that was an interesting one. I couldn't explain exactly what has happened. When I come to do the exercise, those technique, whether something that I have been exposed to before or something new in fact, right? Suddenly I just could do it with so much ease. Some of the steps that in the past I would be wondering what should I do from step 1 to 6, right? Now I feel like I don't need to remember anything as long as I have an idea about what I need to achieve through this particular technique, right? It just happened by itself. Yeah, and this not only once, there are a few occasions that it has happened. 6-step reframing, I didn't even listen to the explanation because I came late. But just by experiencing someone doing it to me and take a quick glance at the notes, suddenly I can do it with my partner. So that's what I've learned. Well, it feels good. I mean, yeah, this learning made me feel a lot more confident and a lot more excited, and a lot of these tools in NLP that I can use to improve myself as well as others, friends or people around me.
Pete is a very interesting guy, I would say. Very interesting teaching style, but somehow he gets his message across through what it means. I was pretty impressed with how he held the space to allow people to come in and get what they needed to get during the 3D streaming session. So I found that was really good with it, and I admire him for being able to do that. So, like I said, it's more self-awareness, and that will be the main one. And also be more aware of how I communicate with others and what's my intention. Because I find when the intention is not right coming from me or is too vague, I get thrown all sorts of chaos, and becomes, it's like thrown back.
One or two things I observe about myself is I feel that I am a lot more, the word to use is, what's the word, meaning that I can respond more instantaneously rather than just do it rather than thinking about the step by step, how should I express myself, right? As long as I hear the question and I have an idea about what it is, just go and react to it rather than start to plan to think about what I want to say. Well, the first people I will share this will be my colleagues in the office, especially those that are in the management circle together with me. It's something that I've shared with them before. Now I realize also what I have shared with them before in the past are a lot about the nitty-gritty step-by-step technique, right? What I will do this time is probably a bit different. I'll share with them more about the outcome of what you actually can achieve, more on the summarized level rather than all the detailed steps. Yeah. So those will be the first group of people that I will share this with.
I would say the leaders in the organizations, because I feel if they are able to communicate and know how to form the outcomes that they want the organization to have, then the followers will just happily follow. Life so much easier. Of course, if it's in the family, you would recommend your family members. Of course, if I could bring my family or the family members, because then that will make communication so much easier.